I'm here, Awi Berry, at the MGM Grand, and of course, awaiting for the fight of Manny Pacquiao against Cotto. That's November 14, right here. But Bill Caplan is going to give you a very deep analysis. This is an in-depth analysis of the Pacquiao-Cotto fight. We're waiting for that. Bill, the Hall of Famer Bill Caplan.
Well, let me say this to you. I just completed a poll, predictions by the top boxing writers in the United States, and 16 have predicted that Pacquiao will win, and 8 have predicted that Cotto will win. So it's a 2-to-1 majority on the predictions. Now, these are the so-called experts. Sometimes they're right, sometimes they're wrong, just like everybody else. But that's the way the poll has gone. 16 for Pacquiao, 8 for Cotto. The excitement is, I mean, I'm so excited, Awi, that when this fight is over, I'm going to be very sad. I don't want it to be over. It's been one of the most exciting promotions I've ever worked on, and I started in 1962. And I just hope that it continues, that the next fight for Cotto and the next fight for Pacquiao are just as exciting. This is going to be a great fight. Both fighters, of course, it goes without saying, are in great physical condition, but they're in great mental condition as well. They are both mentally primed for this fight, and it will, you know what? I'll give you your money back, Awi, if it's not a great fight. How's that? I'm giving you a money-back guarantee.
So you're not predicting any round at all? Will it be 6th, 7th round, not higher than the 6th round? Will it be lower than the 7th round? We're giving pressure now.
You know that if I was that smart, I would run down to the sports book. I would bet my house, my lot, my children and my grandchildren's college funds and everything. But I'm not that smart, and I don't know who's going to win. But I'll tell you some of the predictions. Lance Pugmire of the Los Angeles Times says Pacquiao's going to win by knockout in 9 rounds. Bob Vila in USA Today, he says Pacquiao's going to win a decision. Let's see. Chris Mannix of Sports Illustrated says Pacquiao by KO. I better find a Cotto here. Wow. George Willis of the New York Post, very astute boxing writer, says that Cotto is going to win by a 2nd-round knockout. I don't know where he got that. And let me see. Robert Morales of the Los Angeles News Group says that Cotto will win by knockout in 7 rounds. It's, I mean, as I said, it's 16-8. Those are their predictions. And Bill Dwyer of the Los Angeles Times, he was the sports editor for 25 years, and now he's a wonderful columnist for the Times. He says Pacquiao by decision. So those are the predictions of the experts. My prediction is it's going to be a great fight. I know we've talked several times in the last month or so, and you asked me for a prediction, and that's very fair. And I said, Awi, if you held a gun to my head, did you bring a gun today? If you held a gun to my head, I would say Pacquiao, but it's too close for me to call.
Right. I know, because we believe in your prediction, because you've been in boxing, in the boxing world for so many years. And so what does Bill Caplan say? But anyway, he will say that perhaps much later on. But I believe you when you said that nobody loses. Everybody's a winner. Pacquiao is a winner. Cotto will be a winner. But most of all, the fans are the winners, because this is history making, Bill.
Thank you, Awi. I couldn't have said it any better myself. And history is in the making. And you know, Manny has a sense of history. He said it at the press conference on Wednesday. He said, I know that this can be a historic fight, because if I win, it'll be my 7th world championship, and no boxer in the history of boxing has ever won 7 championships in 7 different weight divisions. So he would stand alone in that. So it can be a very historic fight in that sense, and the fact that people will be talking about this fight for years, they'll be talking history. You know, Time Magazine, this week's Time Magazine, has 5 pages on Manny Pacquiao. Time Magazine has never done 5 pages on a fighter, not even Muhammad Ali, not even Mike Tyson, not even, you name them, George Foreman, Oscar De La Hoya. They have never done that kind of a spread. So This has captured the imagination of the fans, the people, and the media.
So, Bill, you think this will be a greater impact if Manny Pacquiao were to lose? Will it damage his career? It will be so much of a loss compared to if Cotto were to lose.
No, you know what? Manny Pacquiao, the last fight he lost, and we promoted the fight, was against Eric Morales. And I wondered myself, well, how are his fans going to treat him after he lost this fight to Eric Morales, several years ago? And I didn't see any difference at all. I saw loyalty and love and enthusiasm, and so I saw nothing that changed. And then what did he do? He came back and he fought Eric Morales a rematch, and he knocked Eric Morales out. The first time Eric Morales, who was a Mexican icon, had ever been knocked out in his career. And then they fought one more time, and he knocked out Eric Morales again. So Eric Morales has only been knocked out twice, both times by Manny Pacquiao. But it was after Manny lost to him. It was a decision. So, I just go by what happened before.
Now, Manny is referred to as the Mexicutioner. He beat Hatton, Oscar de la Hoya. What happens if Cotto beats Pacquiao? That's a great victory, don't you think so?
Well, Cotto's Puerto Rican, of course, but that Mexicutioner thing, several months ago, Bob Arum said, even the Mexicans love Manny Pacquiao because of the way he fights. He's aggressive and he's exciting and he puts on a great fight. And so they are great fight fans, and even they love him. And I thought, oh, my boss is maybe just, saying something in favor of Manny. And then I started asking Mexican fight fans and the Mexicans that I come in contact with, what do you think of Manny Pacquiao? And I found out Arum is right. The Mexicans really do like him. They don't hold it against him that he's beaten these Mexican icons. They like him because he's a thrilling fighter and he gives everything he's got. They don't like guys who go backwards and fight defensively and safety first and all that kind of stuff. Manny is a gambler. He gambles. He comes at you even though he knows he can get hit and hit hard. He doesn't care. He comes to get you. And not all fighters fight that way.
Finally, I know we go back and forth, Pacquiao, Cotto, but you see, it will be history-making for Pacquiao. It will be his 7th win if he wins tonight or tomorrow. So you said that maybe you don't see Mayweather fighting yet. So you're running out of opponents for Pacquiao. Will he be retiring then?
Oh, no. We're not running out of opponents because in the junior welterweight and the welterweight division, there are so many great fighters that, Manny doesn't need Mayweather. He really doesn't. He's going to do well and have super fights with whoever. Here's my prediction. I think the fight's going to be so great, whoever wins, there's going to be a rematch. There's my prediction.
Okay. The great PR man, Hall of Famer, Mr. Bill Caplan. I love calling him all the time because he gives really the latest news update on sports and boxing and gives us a lot of information. Many listeners actually, Radio Med, are looking forward to always hearing from you, Bill Caplan. And in the future, he will be in the Philippines. Promise me that.
I will, as a matter of fact. Brian Valoria is fighting in the Philippines, defending his title. He's fighting in Manila, I think, January 23rd, and I hope to make my first trip to the Philippines at that time.
Very good. Thank you so much, and promise me another interview tomorrow, especially after the fight. And we'll talk.
You own me. You own me. Not O-W-E, O-W-N. You own me.
Thank you so much. Very great friend of the community and adopted son of the Filipinos, Mr. Bill Caplan. Thank you so much.